is many people in need, and
Right.
we're astounded at the way you make it happen.
Right. We are even astounded as to how we make it happen, But I tell you, it's a divine intervention. Absolutely. It's not, about us. It surpasses that for sure. So you're staying at Sophie's place?
Yes.
Right. Isn't that beautiful? I know it's very hot, but you're in that lush and ambiance, I know, and the river is there and all that. So it is a bit cooler. What is this your first time to Jamaica, everyone?
For two of us, to Mustard Seed, we've been here 19 years ago, so we've seen these amazing changes.
It's really been just eye-opening to see how much has happened since the last time we were here, and just how it's continued to grow, and how it just continues to bless not only those who work at Mustard Seed, but all those that they serve and the community in general.
And the rest of the group, it's their first time at Mustard Seed.
Welcome.
A couple, I think, have
again.
been to Jamaica before. But.
Right. So let's hear about, what your thoughts are about Mustard Seed. Anyone who's been here for the first time so far, what are your thoughts about the children, the work that we're doing, and, how you're interacting?
Well, I just think it's remarkable how much love the children are given, how much attention, how much patience, how much care. They really have a wonderful group of people who work there and volunteers who keep coming, I guess, time after time.
Yes, especially now because, before with the whole pandemic, it was an issue. But now we find that the volunteers are coming back in again because that was a very difficult time for us, as an organization. But now, thank God, that we're able to have volunteers back. In Mustard Seed communities again. So we you got the tour already of the home?
Partially, I think.
So did you go to the ceramics department?
Yes.
I want
that
something
awesome?
right away, right now. I want to buy 5 of them.
Please, feel free. Everybody bought 5. We don't have a
Take
problem.
everything else out of my suitcase and put those in there. Right?
Yeah. Really, really awesome. And people, buy these for, Christmas gifts, any kind of gift, really and truly you can utilize them for. But, during the holiday season in particular, we get a lot more sales, for them as well. What about the interaction with the children here? Aren't they beautiful?
Oh, they're so beautiful, and they're so loving.
Loving, yes.
Yeah, and even the ones who are not able to talk.
But you feel that.
You can feel it. And
Yeah.
I was just sitting with one young man, and we were just sharing time together, and I was talking to him, and then he just lit up and had this huge smile on his face. And not all are able to do that.
Right.
But even those that can't, you can feel
yes, for
their
sure.
presence.
Yeah. I always say, if I feel down at any given time when I go there, trust me, I'm so, elevated by the spirit of them, and they're always so happy to see us,
Yes.
that's a good look for sure. So how, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to say, obviously we're not here every day, and so it's extremely inspiring. It stops you in your tracks to, my goodness, to try to appreciate the gifts that we've been given, the ones we take for granted every day, using our hands, using our voice, using our eyes, using our legs and feet and speech.
So important that you say
and
that.
we're talking about, to whom much is given, much is expected. And we truly, they inspire that out of us.
Oh, yeah, well said.
And
well
I
said.
feel, too, that when I go back, this will be part of me. It will not leave me, and I think that I will take the love that I have felt here and try to give it more. I'm a school teacher in Connecticut, and I think, what can I do with my children? How can I love them more?
Make a difference.
Yes, how can I make a difference?
Yes.
That's right.
So that's that. I'm sure everyone has lessons, that they would have learned out of this trip that they'll take back, and that's what's important as well.
Absolutely.
That you take the lessons learned of love mainly, back to
Yes.
your community, So, what has been the food like? Have you had your ackee and your jerk chicken
yum.
and anything? What has been going on there?
We have had just wonderful and amazing food during the week. The cooks and the people who have been serving for us, and I compare to when I was here before, 19 years ago, and it's like gourmet. So
I just have to say, so I was trying to prepare our group to, we're going to be trying to live, meagerly, and
With humility.
and don't expect much for food. And
You mean a 4-course meal or whatever, 5-course meal? Is that what you're thinking about?
well, I mean, but
I was thinking of
wow.
beans and rice. That was what I was going to eat, beans and rice every
Rice and
day,
peas.
all the time. Right.
But you got a big surprise, right?
A big surprise.
Uh-huh.
And also, the Jamaican people in general have been warm and very hospitable.
Yeah,
And
we have that for sure.
it's very
yeah.
cool.
Yes.
No problem, man, as them say. No problem. No problem. So, you haven't been to the beach yet. So I know once you get there, that's a whole nother adventure, right?
Yeah, and my group didn't even necessarily know that, but it's a surprise
Oops.
that is.
We were thinking that.
Sorry
might
about
happen.
that.
They did tell us
dear.
to bring a swimsuit.
Yeah.
I wonder why, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
So is anyone you want to shout out to? Because we're on Facebook Live, and this whole social media thing. I don't even know all of them, but IG, I guess, Instagram, and so forth. That's a big deal now, right? So you might have family or friends watching. So feel free to just say thanks to someone or say hi to someone. Any one of you can do this. Please do a shout out, as they say.
Well, I want to do a shout out to all my colleagues at Phillips. They have really stepped up in terms of supporting this mission trip. Many of them are super excited to hear about it when I get back, and I'm just so happy because I've only worked at Phillips for a short time, and it's really been incredibly welcoming.
Awesome. Anybody else? I'm
Sure.
shout
I'd
outs.
like to say hello to Joy and Noelle and Jackie, my children, but also my brother and sister who did support me again in the financial giving
That helps.
that I came.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I would love to, thank every single. We have hundreds of people praying for us, so we are resting in that prayer, and that has been amazing. So thank you for everybody who's praying for us, and all the people who have given donations, and those lots of people at St. Joseph of Arimathea in Orange, Connecticut, and
Second Baptist Church of Doylestown.
Second Baptist Church of Doylestown.
Where's that?
in-
Where's that one? The Baptist Church? Where is it? What
and
state?
That one's in Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay.
UCC Medfield.
And UCC Church in Medfield, Massachusetts. Thank you, guys.
Anyone else want to send shout outs? You can stay from there and shout it out, literally. Anyone?
You can shout out from where you are.
Yeah.
The knitting group at UCC Medfield,
The knitting group.
who knitted prayer squares.
Okay. Oh, cool.
South.
Nice.
They
awesome.
are beautiful
Awesome. Did you bring any with you?
to give you guys.
Oh, sweet. Looking forward.
Doylestown Presbyterian Church. I'll tell you about that later.
And Doylestown Presbyterian Church in Pennsylvania.
Yay.
Beautiful.
All my teachers and classmates who have really helped me support, they've been praying and they donated a lot, and they were really happy. At my school.
Beautiful.
Teachers from Christian Heritage School in Trumbull, Connecticut.
And classmates.
Wow.
And classmates.
And just before you go, anyone can answer this. What would you say, or how would you encourage persons to come on a trip like this to volunteer at the Mustard Seed Communities? What would have inspired you? Anyone?
It, like Leslie said in the back, it is a life-changing experience. I told people that before I came because
Yeah.
I have seen
You've
it
had the
before,
experience, yeah.
and it's just the same this time.
Oh.
You feel like, oh, I'm going to go and I'm going to help, and we're raising donations and all of that. But at the end of the day, you are getting so much out of it in terms of being able to truly be present with these children. They bless you in ways that you can never realize.
Totally. See, I'm getting goosebumps all over. And I've been here for 24 years, and I'm still having that experience. So, I know exactly what you're talking about, And when you were speaking earlier, you were so emotional. You almost brought tears to my eyes based on what you were saying, that how we need to be grateful for what we have and who we are. Because when we see these children and how they react to us, it is a whole nother experience. So I felt you, and I'm feeling you for sure. Yeah. We're all teary-eyed, and this happens all the time because we understand the importance of what Mustard Seed Communities is doing.
Yeah. And to go on a mission trip or a volunteer trip, so worth it. And don't think too much about it. Just do it, and you will be so happy that you did.
Okay, let's get some music on. All in here. So who's a reggae artist that you know? Does anybody know a reggae artist from Jamaica?
Bob Marley.
Well,
All right, that's what I'm talking about. What's your name?
Leslie Hawks.
Okay, she got it. And I know when you hear the song, everybody's gonna know. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless you all. We love you all, and please don't, come back to Jamaica.
Yeah.
One love.
God bless you.
One love.
Bless you too, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.